Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Tommy. Welcome to my hobby channel. Yesterday wrapped up the final round of qualifying for 2022 World Cup in Europe, and I thought today maybe I would kind of do like a review and take a look at some 2021 Mosaic for the Euro 2020, which obviously happened this past summer due to the COVID pandemic. But yeah, anyway, if you are familiar with soccer at all, Euro 2021 this past summer was won by Italy. Runners-up was England. 24 teams from Europe played in that tournament. 13 teams from Europe end up qualifying for the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken, and we had a handful qualify. I believe 10 qualified yesterday, and then the runner-up for each group is going to go off into a playoff round. So as I open the box, I'm going to kind of go over that. Winners for Group A was kind of a surprise. It was Serbia. Portugal ended up taking the playoff round, so Ronaldo's going to have to go through a couple more games in order to make sure he gets to play in the World Cup. Group B was won by Spain, runner-up Sweden. Not too much of a surprise there. Group C was kind of another surprise. Switzerland won, sending the Euro 2021 winners Italy into a playoff. Group D, France, not a surprise, but Ukraine was able to get into the playoff spot on the last day. They won, and Finland lost, so that was a big win for them. Group E, won by Belgium and runner-up Wales, so we'll still get to see another. Oh, here, before I go over that, let's go over the back. Exclusive Mega Box Gold Mosaic. Those are all pretty low numbered, though, so chance of hitting one are pretty low, as you see some of them. Numbered to 10. The auto is numbered to 2, although they have the green autos as well. So there's different various parallels. Looks like a lot of green, and if you're lucky, some gold. I guess that's kind of how the tournaments work out. But anyway, yeah, Group B was won by Belgium. Playoff spots going to Wales. Group F won by Denmark, and Scotland got in the playoffs, so both Wales and Scotland going to be making at least a run at some of the final spots. Group G, the Netherlands won. That was never really in doubt through the playoff, or through the whole playthrough. I'm going to move my stand just a little further back. But the playoff spot was kind of up in the air between Turkey and Norway. Unfortunately, Erling Haaland for Norway has been hurt the last couple games, couldn't play, and they kind of fell. I've always kind of liked Turkey the last couple years, at least. I don't know why. I like a lot of their players at the club level. Haven't been able to really come together and put anything of note, except a couple of like elimination rounds in Euros and stuff like that. But they at least get in the playoff spot. Let me open the first pack. Group H is won by Croatia, and playoff spot Russia, which is going to be kind of interesting because let me kind of hide these. They are facing a WADA ban in relation to their IOC ban for doping, statewide doping. If they qualify, they're going to still be allowed to play, I believe, but not under the Russian flag. They're going to have to do some sort of weird federation like they did in this past summer's Olympics. Group I real quick, won by England. Playoffs is going to Poland. Group J, won by Germany. And then the playoff spot, North Macedonia. So that'd be kind of cool to see if they can make a World Cup. That'd be pretty big for them. But let's take a look at these Euro 2020 cards. This is the first video I'm doing. I did open a... Oh, hey, is that a gold in the bag? I don't know. We'll see. Christian Eriksen. Hopefully he's doing better after he collapsed at the Euro 2020's opening game for Denmark. Yeah, anyway. I'll get through some of these real quick. So yeah, 10 teams from Europe did qualify already for the World Cup. 3 more teams are going to qualify through playoff spots. And a couple other teams. Obviously, the World Cup's going to be in Qatar. Ozan Kabak for Turkey, and who's back here? Patrick Van Aanholt for the Netherlands. And that is not numbered. That is just a cool prism. Actually a pretty clean looking one. I like those. Almost looks like a comic book, kind of like Kapow, like almost like a Kaboom, but I like that background, that golden. So just making sure again that is not numbered. Oh, it's okay, bud. Sorry, my dog is making noises in the background. But yeah, in addition to guitar, who's being the host country, that's too big a sleeve. Oh well. Brazil and Argentina have also already qualified, so there's a couple of other countries that have already qualified. There. So, Donnarumma, hopefully can get Italy through again. Sorry. Whee. There's a Susek. Plays for West Ham, I believe. And then a Brozovic. So yeah, again, these are not numbered. Oh, excuse me. I've got bad allergies today, so I was debating whether opening a box, but I want to look at some cards while I was on my break from work, so try to keep the allergy interruption to a minimum. And that feels like a thick boy. Am I just making that up? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why this pack felt thicker than the rest. Anyway, I really like Mosaic. This release, I guess I was kind of saying earlier, I did open a box. I didn't record it. It was actually a hobby box. And it wasn't that great, and also there were some quality control issues. So overall, it's kind of like disappointing. I was glad I was actually recording it. As we get a nice looking Goretzka. Do I have an actually properly sized sleeve? There we go. Actually, I can get better about putting them in that way. It's so much easier unless you miss like that, like a goober. But yeah, so I was kind of hoping to redeem this product and actually look at it on video for the first time. So I kind of botched this one, boys. Do you like the look of these parallels though? For the mega box. What's going on here? Salai for, I believe, Hungary, if I'm not mistaken. Why does it not tell me? Oh, yeah, no, it's down there. It's like, what are we doing? So, there we go. Oh, and it's on there. That's fine. That's what I'm going to say. Oliver McBurney for Scotland. So these might... I had a hobby box, a mega box, and then I have a retail box which has the purple parallels. So far, yeah, the hobby box did not do anything for me. Had like no parallels in it. It was not a good box. There was quality control issues all over the place. So far, this box is much better. I definitely like the look of these parallels. These are really cool. I do like Mosaic in general. I think they're really clean, nice looking cards when they're stamped correctly and things of that nature. Bruce Knight for Slovakia. And then Vargas for Switzerland. Let's separate this. So that's half the box to go. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to watching European teams, I've always been a fan of Germany. They're always kind of like my consensus pick to win any tournament they play in. Kind of been struggling to put it together the last couple tournaments, but Italy always fun to watch. Obviously, they're coming off the win in this tournament. I like watching England despite all their shortfalls. There's a nice parallel with Garbic. Back to back. Whoa, how many times do you see that? Same player, two different parallels. So, whee. I don't think either one of these are numbered, but it's kind of crazy. So. Thinking about saving my retail box and opening it for when they at least do the draw or maybe play the final round of playoffs and doing like another review, seeing what I guess 3 teams are left to make the tournament. Oh, one on top. Yeah, there's neighbor parallel. Even though I guess Europe is done and is kind of pushed through to the playoff round, pretty much Asia, South America, North America, CONCACAF have all still yet to kind of determine who's moving on, who's having to go off to the playoff rounds. So I don't know if that's all going to be wrapping up shortly, or because I believe the playoff is based internationally. I know they're kind of changing the rules here shortly with the tournament expanding from 32 to 48 teams. But I believe the playoff is, there's a Wijnaldum and a Lewandowski. All right. Well, starting to cook on these parallels. I really like these. This would be like a cool set to put together, because these are nice. I like those. And to be honest, yeah, my hobby box, I believe there was a lot of North Macedonia in there, which at first was disappointing. But hey, if they can make a run, make their first playoff run. Although yeah, again, there's like no parallels in the hobby box in terms of hobby. That one's got a bit of a gouge in it. So, but yeah, hey, keep it to the base. Salai again. Yeah, Felix, that one again, we're starting to see a little bit of an issue on surface, but if they're keeping it to the base in this box, I'm okay with that. Timu Puki, unfortunately, will not be playing in the World Cup. We're getting a shot. Like I said, they lost on the last day. There's a Pau Torres. Did I hit it? Or was that? I think I just hit a base earlier. But alrighty, last pack. See what's in it. Base. Oh, here. There's a Moise silver prism. I don't know if that's just dust or a little bit of a dent right there, but it's a nice silver. Can run up a Zonka. So, but that is it. If you like these cards, let me know what you think. You can like the video. Leave a comment down below. I like this. In terms of comparison to a hobby box I opened earlier this year, this mega box was much better. The parallels looked nicer, and I feel like in terms of like notable players, I definitely did a lot better. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Tommy's Hobby Channel on Twitter. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a little bit more soccer this year, and definitely covering some other sports as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.